Good morning and welcome to AGORACOM News TV. This is the Thursday, October the 3rd, 2013 show. I've done my morning homework of going through a bunch of press releases to try and find the best ones. And then I give you my insight on why I like what I'm seeing in the news. And the ultimate goal is to help you find a bunch of good companies to do your homework on, and ultimately find some investment winners in there. I'm Alan Barry-Labucan. I'm the chief market commentator for AGORACOM. We're trying to keep the show to around 10 minutes or less, and I've got about 6 press releases to go through today, so I'm going to get right on it. The first company I wanted to talk about today is Fission Uranium Corp. Fission Uranium Corp early this morning announced that they have arranged a bought deal private placement of for $11.25 million. This is a letter engagement with Dundee Securities, and they're leading a syndicate of underwriters that include Raymond James, Cantor Fitzgerald Canada, Canaccord Genuity, and Macquarie Capital Markets Canada. They're doing this in a flow-through funding. There's some more details about this financing. Part of the funds will be held in escrow until after the merger with Alpha Minerals happens. So that is part of the sort of post-merging of the 50-50 ownership of Fission and Alpha Minerals, Fission Uranium and Alpha Minerals. So the details of that are on the press release. You can find that on the company's website. I'm a big fan of Fission Uranium and the project that they're involved with called the Patterson Lake South Project. I think it's the best uranium discovery in many years. It's extremely high grade, close to surface, and I think when this turns into a 100% owned project, that it will be a takeover target within very short order. The next company I wanted to talk about today is Continental Gold. Continental Gold announced that they drilled 2.7 meters of 831 grams per ton gold and 65 grams per ton silver at their Yaragua and San Agustin vein systems at Buritica, Colombia. This is the results of 28 drill holes and underground sampling in their San Agustin and Yaragua vein system. This project is in Antioquia, Colombia. 8 drill rigs are currently on site as part of the company's Phase 4 diamond drill program for 2013-2014. The goal is to deliver a robust mineral resource growth and upgrading inferred resources into the measured and indicated categories under National Instrument 43-101 guidelines. This project, as they mentioned, is in Colombia, not one of the countries that are the highest on my list of places to look for projects, but I just can't ignore these grades. And you know, if you can stomach the risk in operating in a place like Colombia, then this is probably one that you want to keep an eye on. The stock symbol on that one is CNL, and that trades on the Toronto Exchange. The next company that I wanted to talk about today is Zenyatta Ventures. Zenyatta Ventures released initial testing to identify the performance characteristics of Zenyatta's high-purity Albany graphite. They did electrical resistivity tests by a major US-based independent materials testing facility. They're looking for the ability of the graphite to carry electrical current, and it came out with a very good result. They talk about that in this press release. There's a quote from Aubrey Everley, who is the President and Chief Executive Officer, who stated, and I quote, "The company is extremely pleased with these preliminary electrical resistivity results. The data indicate that Zenyatta's high-purity graphite, Albany graphite, could be suitable for a wide range of applications. This is another very important step and further evidence of the high-quality nature of the unique hydrothermal graphite discovery. Further results on Zenyatta's graphite crystallinity with associated scanning electron microscope photographs are nearing completion and will be released next week from the work being carried out at a Canadian university. End quote. So this is one of the, a lot of companies went into graphite a few years ago. This is one that, Zenyatta is one that's really been an exceptional winner. Looks like they've got quite a good discovery there of high purity graphite. The stock symbol is ZEN, and that trades on the Venture Exchange. The next company I wanted to talk about today is Mawson Resources. Mawson Resources provided results from their Palakras gold project at Rompas in Finland. They had core sampling that hit 9 meters of 10.2 grams per ton gold from surface, including 3 meters of 27.5 grams per ton gold. They also did a airborne electrical geophysical survey, sampling. There's a quote from Michael Hudson, the company's president and chief executive officer, who stated, "This is the first core test of the disseminated style of gold mineralization at the Rampas project. Palakos is part of the Rajapalat area, located several kilometers east of our drilling in the vein-style mineralization at Rompas. This result has validated our prior limited surface sampling with hole PRA-J 0003 producing the widest and most consistent gold grades at Rompas to date. In context with the extensive VTEM geophysical anomaly, Palakos forms a strong exploration target. We look forward to receiving further assay results as our near-surface core sampling continues." End quote. So there's an interesting project in Finland. Getting some very good drill results, high-grade gold, close to surface, very good, very interesting project. The stock symbol is MAW, and that trades on the Toronto Exchange. The next company is Golden Star Resources. They had preliminary production results from their project in Ghana, West Africa. They announced that in the third quarter they sold a total of 88,915 ounces of gold, an average realized price of US dollars 1,329 per ounce. They talked about operations selling 44,000 ounces of gold for the third quarter. Their other projects sold around the same 44,000 ounces. Year to date, the company has sold 255,000 ounces of gold. As of September 30th, the company had a cash balance of $67 million and an additional available cash resource of $40 million from the undrawn portion of the EcoBank term loan facility. So they talked about a lot about their gold production. They didn't talk a lot about their cost of production. I'm interested in what kind of costs they have at this project. I looked at their valuation, and their valuation isn't a lot ahead of their cash. So if you strip out the cash, you're not paying a lot for this mine that's producing a significant amount of gold. So I've got to look a little deeper into how much it's costing them to produce that gold. The GSC on Toronto is a stock symbol on that one. And the final news release today is from Corvus Gold. They released additional assay results from 3 core drill holes along their northern extension of the Yellow Jacket zone at their North Bullfrog project in Nevada. They had a high-grade intercept of 11 meters at 18 grams per ton gold, which is down dip from a previously reported high-grade intersection of 11.7 meters at 9.5 grams per ton gold. This is a very good result. They've got sort of a mix there. They've got some parts of the ground is high tonnage, lower grade, and then some parts of it is these really high grades as well. Quote from Jeff Pontius, who's the Chief Executive Officer. He stated, and I quote, "These latest results not only demonstrate the continuity of the Yellow Jacket vein system, but also its expansion potential for a large, at-surface, high-grade, open-pit deposit which could offer attractive mining economics. This information linked with the intersection of other broad stockwork vein zones having grades in excess of 1 gram per ton gold in our ongoing bulk tonnage development drilling program suggests that the Sierra Blanca deposit and the North Bullfrog district as a whole has high potential to develop into a major new Nevada high-grade discovery." End quote. So Mr. Pontius says it pretty well there. I know Jeff and Jeff is a really successful gold finder. He's found a few multi-million ounce deposits in his career. Looks like he's on to an exceptional one down there in southern Nevada at the North Bullfrog project, which is right beside the Bullfrog mine that was mine of Barracks. So they're in a great area. They're getting good results. They got great people involved. The stock symbol on that one is KOR, and that trades on the Toronto Exchange. So that's a wrap on the news for today. You know, as always, before making any investment decisions, it's important for you to do your homework and speak with your financial advisors. That's our wrap on our Monday through Thursday for this week's show. Join us tomorrow for our Best of the Best in Weekly News show, where I pick out a bunch of companies from this week's in the news shows and highlight them as my picks. On that note, you have a great day, and we'll see you next month or on Monday for our start of next week's in the news shows. Have a great day and a great weekend.